Summi Aunty!
When we pause and think mindfully, even the most difficult situations begin to reveal a solution. Life often teaches its greatest lessons through simple and meaningful stories. Today, I would like to share 3 short stories with you, each carrying the same beautiful value. These stories remind us that patience, wisdom, and kindness can guide us through any challenge. So sit back, listen closely, and let these little stories leave a big thought in your heart. Hello, children! The name of the story is The Crows in the Kingdom. On one fine sunny day, Akbar and Birbal were taking a leisurely walk in the palace gardens. Suddenly, Akbar thought of testing Birbal's wits by asking him a tricky question. The emperor asked Birbal, "How many crows are there in our kingdom?" Birbal could sense the amusement in the king's voice, and within a few minutes, Birbal replied, "My king, there are 80,971 crows in our kingdom." Surprised and amazed, Akbar further tested Birbal. "What if we have more crows?" Birbal replied, "Oh, then the crows from the other kingdoms must be visiting us." "And what if there are lesser crows?" asked Akbar. "Well, then some of our crows must be visiting other kingdoms," replied Birbal with a grin on his face. Akbar smiled at Birbal's great sense of humor and wit. The moral of the story is, there is always a solution if one thinks with ease. Hello, children. Let's listen to this Akbar Birbal story. The name of the story is Just One Question. The tales of Birbal's unparalleled wit and wisdom had reached faraway lands. Once, a scholar visited Akbar's court with the thought of challenging Birbal's intelligence. The scholar told the king that he is the smartest and even Birbal would not be able to answer his questions. Akbar called Birbal to the court and told him what the scholar claimed. Birbal accepted the challenge that the scholar had posed for him. The scholar asked Birbal, "Do you want to answer 100 easy questions or one difficult question?" Birbal said that he wanted to answer the difficult one. The scholar said, "Tell me, Birbal, what came first, the chicken or the egg?" Birbal thought for a while and said, "Chicken came first." The scholar mocked Birbal and said, "How can you be sure?" Birbal immediately replied, "I had only promised to answer one question and therefore I will not reply." The scholar felt ashamed of his claim and left with a heavy heart. The moral of the story is, presence of mind helps solve even the trickiest of problems. The name of the story is The Pot of Wit. Once upon a time, King Akbar got so mad at Birbal that he told Birbal to leave the kingdom and go away. Heartbroken, Birbal left the kingdom and took refuge at a farmer's house in a nearby village. Birbal spent his days working at the farm. As time passed, King Akbar started missing his favorite courtier. One day, Akbar decided to send across his royal guards to find Birbal. The guards looked for Birbal in all directions, but all their efforts were wasted. Akbar thought of a trick to find Birbal. He made an announcement that whoever got him a pot full of wit would be given a pot filled with diamonds. The news reached all the nearby villages and to Birbal as well. The villagers held a meeting to decide how to solve the king's mystery. Birbal offered to help, stating that he needs a month's time. Birbal took a pot and put a small watermelon in it without cutting it from its vines. After a month, the watermelon grew up to the size of the pot. The pot was sent to the king, and he was told that the wit was inside the watermelon, but it should be taken out without breaking the pot. Akbar knew that this could be no one else but Birbal, and he went to bring Birbal back to his court. The moral of the story is, haste makes waste, and think hard, there is a solution to every problem. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to this channel for more stories.